Tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Perella is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matty, one guy that's been struggling a bit is Hunter Pence. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's hitting .429. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
2-1, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it is on 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Belt over at second. McCutcheon at first. One gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it bangs off the LED board. A 3-run homer for Evan Longoria, the 301st of his career, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Pence is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Too high. 1-2. Three runs already home here. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, catcher, Hector Sanchez.
Digging in, Hector Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Digging in now, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for a strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
The 1-1. Hit to short. And there's one down now. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm interested to see if Chase Headley can turn it around a bit. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Parker, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
おはようございます。サンドミンゴ。
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
初回にランゴリラさん3ラン打ちました。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bumgarner has his sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lined hard down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
ああ、ケンさんおはようございます。
Now in the box, Joe Pennant. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
しかも首位ドジャースとのゲーム差が2ゲームです。
that's in there for his strike 1-1.
19配信ですか？
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Margot's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on paper. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Now batting, Jared Parker. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here it comes, 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
かなり強いですよね。
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
もう最近ちょっと調子が悪いみたい。
Splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt.
まさかの2位転落なんて可能性も出てきました。
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Grounded to short. And there are two away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hunter Renfroe, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air out to center field. Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 4 for 13. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, one man out.
お、レッドソックスでドジャース相手に19対2。点取りすぎですね、それ。
Ball 2 now. Pirela stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Bumgarner has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, and one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
わざとか。
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Chase Headley as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
That's a ball.
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
No strike.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Trio fastballs in for a strike.
Hey.
3-2.
I got 3-2.
Another full count pitch home. Here's a high pop-up. Hosmer has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Ready now, Freddie Galvis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Counts 1-0.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we take a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys trail by just a game and a half in the division race entering play today. Digging in, Rafi Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Popped him up. Panic ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Luis Perdomo.
So striding forward now, Luis Perdomo. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. Foul. 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Evan Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Asuaje calls for it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the leadoff man retired now for Hunter Pence. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Late that time for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
3 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Popped him up. Asuaje over to his left. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, catcher, Hector Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Hector Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes Margot. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way. Up around the face. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Margot. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for San Francisco, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. And he misses again, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Parker on the move. That gets down, and the Pods' first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Margot, the runner at third. Ⅳ is over at second with one down in the inning. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Parker ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a three-run blast is straight away left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Arella.
Into the box, Jose Pirela. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Now the 3-2 pitch. High pop up. Panic is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Drives it out to deep right center field. Hence giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. We played 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Jarrett Parker. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
スリーランを浴びちまいました。
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this one gets foul for the second strike. So we'll see what Boats wants to do here with 2 strikes now.
いやいやいや、まだわからないです。
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Asuaje has it, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Ready once again, Brandon Belt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Parker on third with 2 out. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Rafi Lopez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pence on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 61, Luis Perdomo.
James Kane will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, James Kane.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He comes in still down on the interstate at 199. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Margot. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pulls this one in the air out to left. Parker is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Asquate.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Asquate. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Brian Mitchell will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Brian Mitchell.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Evan Longoria.
よいしょ。ではでは、ここで一旦終わります。